Greetings. I am Kendrick Pittman Jr., a rising senior sport management major, and I bring you nothing but blessings all the way from Tarboro, North Carolina, as I am humbly honored to be your 47th Mr. Winston-Salem State University. Next year, my two main initiatives will be student involvement and accountability. I feel like the best way to do this is to model the way with excellence and to let students know that they can make an impact daily. With my platform, ICE, Inspiration Through Continuous Excellence, I will work with student organizations and student leaders on campus to let the general student body know that our arms are open and we are welcoming them to come serve with us. Thank you. Whether you've entered through the great archways at WSSU to learn, with hopes and aspirations to serve the greater community, or you're challenging minds and changing lives up and down the Mississippi Historic Trail, you are continuing to exert this indestructible legacy that has been attached to HBCUs for over 180 years. Since 1837, our institutions have created a space, a home away from home rather, for our people to thrive and beat the odds. Today, there are 101 accredited HBCUs in America, making up for only 3% of all colleges and universities. But regardless of this small percentage, we still graduate 20% of all African American graduates. But it's not just our people that are benefiting from these treasured grounds. In 2018, the National Center for Education report showed that 24% of HBCU students were non-black. Now, as they always say, the numbers don't lie. Now I dare someone to even second guess our compelling, efficacious reach. Sure, we offer tuition rates that are 30% less than comparable institutions, but what is it that really sets us apart? Someone mentioned that 70% of our 300,000 plus students come from low-income families. That fact right there alone lets you know that we are a sole part and driving force in the minimization of the wealth gap today, increasing economic mobility within our black population. But if you ask me, it's the culture and environment that really sets us apart. As a first-generation student, I can affirm that HBCUs create the most empowering and supporting environment for minority students. Also, being on our campuses and witnessing the greats who come before you and seeing those who are still here grinding in and day out, chasing their dreams, makes you feel like you're a part of a movement that's bigger than you. And the results show the effect of this feeling. The Gallup-Purdue Index is the first measure to evaluate the long-term success of college students who just graduated while they compete for jobs within their career. The index examines different colleges' experiences like internships, involvement, relationships with staff and faculty, and so much more. In the most recent report, it showed that college graduates from HBCUs felt more supported within their college career and therefore are more often thriving there afterwards, compared to their counterparts who attended predominantly white institutions. Again, the numbers don't lie. And as my grandma will always say, the proof is in the pudding. We've been transforming and touching lives since we broke ground. So the next time someone asks you about HBCUs, just simply tell them, we beat the odds, do numbers, and remain humble. Thank you. Greetings again. Today for my talent piece, I'll be performing a spoken word that was self-written. The title of the poem is The Inner Challenges of a Young Black Man. I'm trying to figure it out. This poem will address different moments in a young black man's life where people often ask or wonder why he did such a thing or thought such a way. But oftentimes, we don't even know ourselves. Take a look at the stats, and I ain't talking about 2K. I'm talking about who's more willing to say, I do, on that special day. See, are we all bachelors at heart, or are we just cautious? See, I've been told that 50% of marriages fail, and even the thought of failure makes me nauseous. Growing up, we always answer no when they ask us to play house. Are we afraid they'll call us gay, or have we never seen a true male spouse? But please, bear with me. I'm trying to figure it out. All of my beautiful black women, I love y'all. I really do. But I need y'all to understand that double standards are two-sided. So when they ask who's affected, it's not just you. Tell me, why are we praised when we give it up, but your virginity is so sacred and precious? See, all I knew of college were my uncle's stories. He went to class, of course, but he went to a party and met a girl named Tammy. So please forgive the little freshman who barely even knew you, but still tried to get in your panties. We saw no wrong in this, and I can say this without a doubt. But please, bear with me. I'm just trying to figure it out. All my life, I was taught it's all about the Benjamins. So of course I want a blue face. All I seen around me was fast money. But I was taught that the turtle wins the race. Still gotta make a way though, so I go to school. But shit, my man just came up quick, and all he did was use his tool. Every time I go home, he say he hustling, trying to get his next P. I mean, it ain't illegal, but these assignments steady coming, and I'm just praying I pass with a B. I'm a broke college student. Hell yeah, the temptation look good to me. But the quicker you want it, the more vulnerable you are. Shout out Gary V. Crazy thing is, the same people who cheered him in middle school now label him a crook. I just got a call from him last week saying he need money on his books. I hate my man's in this position, but it just reminded me to request my voucher for mine. Now for all that fast money, he gotta sit through that dragging time. So nah, I ain't rich yet because I chose a different route. But please, bear with me. I'm just trying to figure it out.